What's up, space pirates? This is your captain, the ever-charming Dr. Disaster, and I have recently obtained footage of Massive Entertainment, the developers of Star Wars Outlaws, putting in some work on this game. That seems to be about as much thought as these geniuses put into Star Wars Outlaws, because not only is the main character, Kay Vess, about as beautiful as the diarrhea you get from eating chili, which is strange considering that the model for the character is fairly lovely, but this game appears to be absolutely chock full of bugs. One bug in particular has Kay Vess floating around like she's friggin' moonwalking after a stealth kill. Naturally, that isn't what you want to hear right before the launch of a so-called quadruple A game. You don't want to hear about bugs in it, but that is par for the course with a Ubisoft title. What they throw out there these days is really just the video game equivalent of farting in the face of anyone foolish enough to buy it at their obscene prices. Alright, me hearties, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter, where I keep a list of woke and DEI-infested games pinned to my account for your reference. My handle on there is Dr. Disaster 1. Anyhow, Ubisoft seems to believe they can trick us into buying their Star Wars Outlaws garbage. This is why they are spending so much on marketing this game. They know that it's crap, but they're hoping against hope that they'll be able to fool unsuspecting Star Wars fans into playing this turd. Seems to me that they would have been much better off putting that money into actually making something worth playing. But they realized early on that this one was a stinker, so they decided the marketing campaign was worth more to spend on. I mean, that's what Lucasfilm has been doing for a decade now. They put more effort into marketing campaigns and mainstream media damage control than they do their stories, and it shows. Anyhow, check out this first bug. This is really something.
That was so terrible, I think you gave me cancer!
First of all, the way that Kay Vess knocks someone out from behind by backhanding them in the head is the stupidest looking animation I may have ever seen. I mean, come on, is she half Wookiee or something? Actually, that would explain away her looks, I suppose. But come on, that is ridiculous. But of course, that bug that has her moonwalking across the map with her victim in her arms is game-breaking. Imagine spending over $100 to play the full game of Star Wars Outlaws, and this is what you're left with. But keep watching, because this wasn't the only bug that showed up in the clip. I don't know what's more offensive, the ease of that combat or the fact that a game this expensive has an NPC bugging out like that and walking in place after he's supposed to be dead. With as unfinished as this pile of crap looks, I suspect that long ago this August release date was decided on simply because they assumed that the Acolyte was going to crush it and they wanted to build off that momentum, but that would explain why they forced this thing to come out when it clearly isn't ready. But there are other videos that showcase this horrible bug. Here's another one.
Go get him.
Now you may remember that last month, during the shareholder sales report call for Ubisoft, the CEO of the company insisted that Star Wars Outlaws was going to release on time with no delay. He insisted that the game had gone gold, which is a term saying that the game was completely finished and they weren't doing any more work on it. And immediately afterward, the stock price for the company plummeted because nobody believes that shit. From the clips that we saw last month that were circulating around, we could tell that this game was an unfinished turd, and at the price they're asking for on this thing, this was clearly always going to be a massive catastrophe. Look at some more funny gameplay footage that I found though. Make sure you aren't eating anything when you watch this cringy shit, because I don't want you to choke as you laugh at this garbage.
Move, Trooper. There's a possible intruder near the cargo bay. Nix, it's showtime. Get that thing!
I have to ask, what is even the point of a stormtrooper's helmet if he can still get knocked out after one stinking punch from a 100-pound woman?
Disturbance reported near the cargo bay.
Next, put on a show.
28599, get down there. Hey, get that thing!
That animation right there would look more at home in a video game with the Three Stooges. Who the hell bonks someone on the top of their skull, one of the hardest parts of their head? It would hurt Kay Vess's hand more than it would hurt her victim. And somehow, the animation for Kay Vess and her face has gotten even worse as time went on. Just look at this.
Yeah, he wouldn't, but he told me you could mod my speeder.
Nothing about this game looks appealing, and I've got to say, if you were somehow on the fence about buying Star Wars Outlaws, I have to heartily recommend against it. Avoid Star Wars Outlaws like the plague, folks. It's overpriced, it's buggy, the character is ugly and ridiculous. There is absolutely no reason that I can think of to buy this thing, but I'm gonna leave it there. Drop your mockery of this terribly designed game in the comment section below, and we will talk there.
Thanks for watching, me hearties. If you haven't already, your captain is inviting you to subscribe to the channel and become a part of the crew. Life as a space pirate may not be glamorous, but there's always plenty of booty.